Hey there and welcome back to the channel. Bryson with Dimes for Dollars here, and today we have a bunch of dollar coins. I've never hunted these before, but I know there's a lot to look out for. Nothing terribly valuable, but we might find some proofs, might find some errors that are valuable, and we might find some varieties, some different coins. I've got these books here that have been in my collection forever, and I haven't really put much effort into them, but today might be the day that we finally fill out some of these Sacagawea dollars and maybe some of the Susan B. Anthony dollars. So we got a lot to look for. I'm also going to be sorting out all the presidential coins. Probably going to keep one of the best ones of each design if I have one. But yeah, a lot to look out for. We've got $500 worth. Definitely feels like less, but that's because they're all worth $1 each. So it's kind of an expensive hunt, but hopefully there's some good stuff. So let's go ahead and get right into it, and I'll bring you back on our first find. Alright, we're back now after sorting out all the coins, and it seemed like it took forever. We finally got them all sorted out by year and by president. And there's a lot of coins to go through, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off, we got the 2000 Sacagawea dollars, we got Denver's, and we got Philadelphia's. We also got a small stack of 2001 Denver's. As for Susan B. Anthony coins, we got a whole bunch of 1979's P, D, and S's. We got one of each of the 1980's P, D, and S's. And we got some 1999 Philadelphia's as well. Moving on to the presidential dollars, we got everything from George Washington to Rutherford B. Hayes. So presidents 1 through 19, I'll go ahead and go through this slowly just so you can see all the different designs, because there's quite a few of them. We only got a few Martin Van Buren's, which I find is kind of funny because he was the shortest president, so his pile's the shortest as well. Yeah, as you can see, not as many of these presidents once you hit past, I believe it's president number 10. And here's what we got here. A lot of shiny ones. As for the more modern presidents, we got 4 of them. We got 1 Warren Harding, 1 Herbert Hoover, or 2 of them. We got 1 FDR and 1 Richard Nixon. Now, as for the Native American designs, we got 6 different designs this time. As you can see, we got some in really rough shape. I got the best ones of each design on top. That's the best one we got there. And these are some of the best ones we got here. We got one of the feathers one, which is a 2021, I believe. And a really nice one here. And one with a horse, which is pretty cool. But up last, we have the American Innovation dollars. I did not expect to see any of these. They're a little bit more modern than even the presidential coins. And they're in really nice shape. I believe this is the first one of the series, and it's pretty cool to look at. I think this series, they tried to do something that was innovative towards technology from each state, and this is the first design. This is what they all look like on the obverse side. We got 6 different states so far. We got Georgia here. I'm going to try not to touch them too much because they're really nice. But yeah, as you can see, Georgia, Louisiana, we got Missouri, we got 1 from Illinois, and last but not least, we got 1 from Alabama. So a lot of cool coins. Didn't expect to see such a variety, but we'll go ahead and go through them all once more for any errors, and then we'll get to filling out the albums. Alright, we're back now after checking for errors, and unfortunately not a single error, but we did go ahead and flip some up. We got the 6 innovation dollar designs here. This is the first ones I've seen of each of these designs in person, so I figured I'd add them to the collection. We also have a few different Native American designs and some Susan B. Anthony's that we'll check against the albums. We'll compare them, see if we can fill any spots or make any upgrades. And last but not least, we have this stack here of presidential dollars. We have 24 designs in there, and it's turned out to be quite an expensive hunt because 24 designs is $24 of coins that don't really have much of a value over face value. So I don't know if I'll keep them, but I'm going to definitely be putting them aside for now. Let's go ahead and get into the albums and see if we can fill any spots or make some upgrades. Alright, well, we're back now with the first dollar album, and here are our 3 upgrades today. We got the 2000 Philadelphia and Denver. They upgraded the ones we had in the book. Same with the 2001 Denver. We had a couple already, 2002 and 2003 Denver, But we did go ahead and add the Native American dollars to this album as well because it's mostly dateless. We got the 2009 Philadelphia, 2010 Philadelphia, we got 2011 Denver, we already had that Philadelphia, and we had two really nice ones here. Our last one was a 2021 Denver. While it didn't have a spot in this album, we're going to just toss it here because it's not in very nice shape. So maybe if we ever get another roll of dollar coins, we'll upgrade it. But that is going to do it for this album. So next, we have the Susan B. Anthony dollars. So let's go ahead and check that one out. Alright, we are back now with the combo album. We have the Ike dollars on this side and the Susan B. Anthony dollars on that side. Real quick, we'll go ahead and look at the Ike dollars because I find them kind of cool. And we actually got a hunt about a year ago where we found all of these. We actually got over 100 Ike dollars all from one trip to the bank. And we got everything filled out except for the 1977 Philadelphia, which is the rarest one of the series. In that hunt, we also got a peace dollar from 1923, so that was really cool. As for our Susan B. Anthony dollars, we got all three 1979s, but I think the only upgrade is going to be the 79S this time. We filled out all three of the 1980 spots, and we got that 1999 from Philadelphia. Now we still need the 1999 DNS as well as all three of the 1981s, which are the rarest dates of the series with only about 3 million apiece. So hopefully if we ever do this again, we might get lucky and get at least one of those, because that would be really cool, and I don't feel like spending much more money on some coins that don't really have much of a value. But still, it was another really fun experience. We finally got dollar coins under our belt. Hopefully in the next few hunts we might get some other denominations. But let me know in the comments what you think about dollar coins. So that's going to do it for today's hunt. I hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.